Good afternoon everyone, TMMgamer here, bringing you another Minecraft Monday episode. Now unfortunately this week the audio on Fraps didn't work and it didn't record my live commentary, so what I've had to do is go back and record fresh audio over it, which is a little bit unfortunate because I thought the live com went quite well, but never mind, I'll learn for next time. Today I'm going to talk about two main topics that have been in the news, but first I'm just going to talk about what I've been doing in the Minecraft world. As you can see, I have finished my lighthouse. It actually looks quite good. Now, it's all the way to the bottom of the level now, the level of the rest of my buildings, and I think it looks pretty imposing. But I still haven't figured out what to do next, apart from level the ground either side of it. I still haven't thought about what I'm going to build in that big empty space next to that little tower I built. So if you've got any ideas of what to do there, please let me know, because I'm literally stuck for ideas, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get on to the main part of the commentary. The first thing I want to talk about is the reintroduction of the PlayStation Network, which is long long overdue. Now, I think you should know that it's been down for about 11 days now, which is a extraordinarily long period of time for a large corporation such as Sony to have their premier service down. Now, I still think Sony's been hacked by one man. So one person has effectively defeated a company that earns over $70 billion a year in sales, and that's really not good enough from Sony's point of view. But hopefully they've learned from their mistakes. They have massively upgraded the security of the PlayStation Network, and if they have, then it's been worth it, because I don't want the credit card details to be hacked, and Sony say they haven't been this time. So if they weren't hacked this time when the hacker had access to the PlayStation Network, they're not going to get my credit card details next time with all the beefed up security, hopefully, touch wood. So all being well, this hasn't been totally fruitless. I mean, 11 days without the PlayStation Network is annoying, but it's not, not life-threatening anyway. So, but what Sony have done, which I think is quite good, is they've offered every single member who owns a PlayStation Network account a little prize. Well, a prize, a thank you for being so loyal. The first thing they've given people is 30 days free PlayStation Plus membership. Now, I don't know what PlayStation Plus is, I've never used it, so I can't tell you how good that's going to be, but hopefully that'll be alright. And they've also offered everyone a free download of PlayStation Network content. Now, what they've actually offered is unspecified at the moment, so it could be some absolutely terrible game that only one person has downloaded before, so they just want to give someone that to get them off their back. But hopefully you're allowed to choose. You're like given up to £5 or something, up to £10 or whatever of something you're allowed to download for free, and that'd be quite a cool thank you present for being so patient. But it's, in all likelihood, it'll be something that nobody wants. But what are you going to do? Now, the second thing I'm going to talk about today, I think you will probably guess what I'm going to talk about. It's been the assassination, the killing of Osama Bin Laden by US Special Forces. Now, unless you've been living in the cave, you've probably heard this today, but if you haven't, I'll fill you in with the details. Apparently, at about 4 o'clock this morning, I think it was GMT, but it could have been US time, I'm not entirely sure. US Special Forces, I think 40 US Navy SEALs performed a helicopter attack on Osama Bin Laden's compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. Now, Abbottabad is only 100 kilometres away from Islamabad, the capital city. Now, to put that in a little bit of perspective, that's, if you live in the UK, that's basically like Bin Laden's been living in Cambridge for the last 10 years, and the government hasn't noticed. And if you live in America, if you live in New York, it's like Bin Laden's been living in Bridgeport, Connecticut for 10 years, and the people in New York haven't noticed. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. How can Pakistan call themselves a country who's allied to America and Britain and France and everyone else if they cannot even find the world's most wanted man over 10 years when he's living less than a 2-hour drive away from their capital city? And what makes it even funnier is that a Pakistan military training academy was literally 2 minutes down the road from Bin Laden's compound. And this isn't some pokey little compound that can blend into the background. This compound is apparently 8 times the size of all the other compounds nearby. And it has some massive 10-foot wall around it. And if some military Pakistan military guy hasn't driven past that thinking, I wonder who lives there in 10 years, then they all need to be sacked. You know, I can't believe that the intelligence community in Pakistan could not realise that he was living in what is basically Cheshire. How could a world's most dangerous man survive in Cheshire for 10 years without being detected? He couldn't. So how has he managed to do it in Pakistan? I'm struggling to get my head around that one, but what are you going to do? Well, you're going to kill him eventually, but that's what we've managed to do. So a little bit more on that. Basically, 40 US Navy SEALs stormed the compound with helicopters, and they killed him. And apparently they killed his son and 2 couriers and 1 woman who was used as a human shield. But whether that's true or not, I'm not too sure. No Americans were harmed, which is always a good thing. And Bin Laden's been killed. Now, I'm not too sure as to the long-term effects of Bin Laden's death, because a lot of people, obviously in America there were street parties celebrating his death, as if that meant Al-Qaeda is suddenly going to collapse. Now, the chances of that happening are very, very slim. I don't think it's going to happen, because Bin Laden has taken no active role in organising operations for many, many years, and a lot of the terrorist attacks that have happened post 9/11 have happened with no direction from Bin Laden whatsoever. So it's rather naive for people to think that just by killing one guy we're going to end the war on terror. I think it's not going to happen. Perhaps it has been a big symbolic blow. That's the main benefit of it. Bin Laden supporters suddenly realised that there's nowhere for them to hide anymore. They thought that they could perhaps hide in Pakistan or hide in rural Afghanistan for an indefinite amount of time. But this has shown that no matter who you are, no matter how important you think you are, you cannot hide anymore from the free nations of this world, which is a good thing. If that's the only thing that we get out of this killing of Bin Laden, then it's been worth it, in my opinion, because that's always something in the back of terrorists' mind, that they perhaps aren't going to get away with it for much longer, which is good. Anyway, just a little bit of an update what I'm going to be up to this week. All being well, the PSN will be up tomorrow, and if it is, I should be able to get a gameplay up for you on Wednesday. I hope it is. That's what the rumor I've heard around the place anyway, is that the PlayStation Network will be up this Tuesday. Whether it's true or not, I'm not too sure, but hopefully it is. And if it is, I will put a gameplay up for you on Wednesday. I have one gameplay saved on my laptop. It's a pretty good sniper gameplay on the jungle, showing you a different way you can play the map, because obviously on my previous video, one of my previous videos, I was very strong on the idea of holding B hut, but this is a counter tactic to holding B hut. So if the enemy team has it locked down, it shows another way you can win the game without having to hold B hut. It's a lot harder. It doesn't come off half as much as the B hut strategy does, but it is a plan B if your team just refuses to hold B hut. And I think it's quite a good, quite an interesting gameplay anyway. Some good sniper shots, some good secondary kills as well. I crack a few good pistol kills out, so that's always good to see. So that'll be coming up soon. As on the Minecraft Monday series, I think I'm going to be a little bit more flexible as to when I bring it out, because at the moment I have just been using it on Mondays to tell you what I'm going to be up to for the rest of the week, and perhaps talking a little bit about the wider news. But that's all well and good on days like today, when there's been a lot happening, like the PlayStation Network's been announced it's going to be up, and Bin Laden's been shot, and I haven't even got around to Henry Cooper dying, the famous British boxer. But I could have talked about that as well. So we've been had a glut of news today, but sometimes there are days that don't happen like that. And if I'm sitting down on a Monday, really struggling of things to come up with to say before I start recording, then I'm going to postpone the video until I have something to say. I am going to still play Minecraft. I do enjoy the game, and I think this is a good way to let you know what I'm doing, just using the gameplay as a little bit of a background. But I'm not going to just do it Mondays religiously anymore. So from today, I'm going to just number off the episodes, not call it Minecraft Monday anymore, just call it Let's Play Minecraft or something like that. And I'll try and put one up a week still, but they won't always be on a Monday. So that's just another little thing I was planning. As to other games I'm going to be playing. I know I've been saying I'm going to do a Portal 2 Let's Play, but I'm not entirely sure about that anymore. I have an idea of what I want this channel to be. I primarily want it to be a Call of Duty channel, and obviously I'm using Minecraft at the moment, and I'll put FIFA up at some point and other games like that, but I want to strongly focus it on Call of Duty, because I think that's one of my particular strengths. Gaming is through Call of Duty, and I reckon I know a lot more about that than I do FIFA or Portal 2. So if you do desperately want me to put a Portal 2 gameplay up for you, I will do it. There's no problem for that. But I think I am going to focus pretty much primarily on Call of Duty now, because I reckon I can get a lot more gameplay, a lot more quality gameplay, and I reckon I know a lot more about it than I do anything else. So that's just what I'm planning. I am thinking of getting a HD PVR, because I know I've received a few emails from people, personal messages saying good stuff, etc. But I reckon you need to up your quality a little bit. Now I have got this microphone at the moment, which I'm not too sure about. I might get a snowball microphone and a HD PVR, but obviously the cost involved is quite big, and I don't want to just needlessly fritter money away on a YouTube channel that perhaps won't grow as big. But if I continue to see it growing, which it is at the moment, albeit slowly, but I wasn't expecting anything else. If I continue to see more subscribers coming in and people still enjoying the videos, which is the important thing, then I will invest in things like that. But I'm not entirely sure at the moment. It's still up in the air, but I'll keep you posted on that. Anyway, something to look forward to this week. There should be at least 2 Call of Duty commentaries up for you, and I'm gonna try and put another video on WCF Productions, because I am getting quite a good friendly relationship with the guys who would do that channel. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.